Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vixie here. Today we have a new blue post regarding spell batching in World of Warcraft Classic. So a lot of you guys might not know what spell batching is, and you guys might not think it's a big deal, but it kind of is. So if you guys will please stick around and watch the full video. This will definitely explain a couple things, and you might learn something, and it's actually quite big that we don't see much in Modern WoW. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. So in the first paragraph we say, Kavik say, since we first announced World of Warcraft Classic, we've seen questions about spell batching. While we are never really eliminated spell batching in WoW, we did change in how often we process batches of actions coming from players, so you're less likely to notice that processing in today's game. We have been working to ensure that WoW's Classic, the gameplay of activating spells and effects will not differ from the experience of playing original WoW. So that's pretty cool to see that they're really trying to nitpick and where World of Warcraft has seen its prime things. So they're still nitpicking, which is really good. Nitpicking will honestly save the game because the little things like that shows that they care, which is really good. So the next paragraph it says it was relatively common in the original game to see a warrior pummel a mage who simultaneously and successfully polymorphed the warrior. So pretty much what it's saying here is that when a mage and a warrior were to cast the same spell, so warrior casting pummel and the mage casting polymorph, that they would both be in the same registry, meaning that the mage would get the damage from pummel, but the warrior would still get polymorphed. So they would both register at the same time, but the mage would not be spell locked. So that's pretty much what's the entire thing. You could read it here. I'll give you a second to read that, and we're just gonna move on to the next paragraphs. As with many other areas in WoW Classic, authenticity is our primary concern. So it's good that they're trying to keep things authentic, and it's really happy to hear that. It used to be the norm that combat flow and PvP balance were defined and tuned in the game, where spell messages were resolved less frequently. There was a single game loop in that process, all messages sent and received to server ticks. Nowadays, the process multiple loops for messages of differing priorities. So pretty much what they're saying is that a lot less common in today's game, which we've seen up here. Let's move down a little bit. For WoW Classic, we are moving spellcasts with low priority loop that will cause them to be processed at a frequency that best fits how the game actually played in 1.1.2. Two mages will be able to polymorph each other somewhat reliably, resulting in two sheeps nervously pacing around at range. Two warriors will be able to charge one another at the end, resulting both in standing stunned in each other's original location. We'll think it'll be fun to see these sort of things happening again. So it's really good that they're really going back and nitpicking and doing the things that World of Warcraft was known for. You know, going back to seeing those old PvP like little funny moments and stuff that will really make the game enjoyable, you know. So I'm really happy. Kavix has been doing an amazing job lately. Keeping coming out with those blue posts, keeping us updated, and honestly, I'm really excited for Classic, and these are just making me even more happy. So this is all for today. If you guys have any questions or anything that you want to answer in the comments, please leave it down below. Make sure you guys subscribe and join my Discord. We're going to be creating a World of Warcraft Classic guild with some big streamers. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys do. And that's all I have for today. So I'm out. Peace.
It wasn't the instant we met, but maybe it isn't what you meant. You say you wanted some new friends, and that was okay, I'd lose sense. I need a row with some